All right, so we have a few things for today's agenda. Today's 26th, August 26th. This is 6 scale. Let me proper intro. Okay, a few things for today. Why don't we start with from the top? Let's take a look at the 136 lanes. All right, so you got two links here, like.
Oh, the second link is the graph. First link is the job.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on a second. I got one. Wait a second. This is still 134. Oh, I see what you're saying. We're going to look at the numbers and compare to the graph, right? Okay,
No,
got
no.
it.
Tab number two should be 136.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, I had the wrong one open then. All right, 136, six performance, 136. And then here's the index. Okay. Actually, we probably want to open the 134 one actually now that I'm thinking about it. So we can compare. Oops. Okay, so like, do you want to walk through this? What is it that you want to look at?
Sure, yeah. So if you look at VMI creation to running P50 here, it is close to 32, and the P95 is like the average is close to 70. We have pretty wide spectrum from 40 all the way to 80 on the P95s, and on the P50 the spectrum is from 25 to 34.
Okay.
And if you go to 134, we did not have so much of a spread, and the numbers were around 15. So if you take
Wow.
the lowest on P50, we went from 50 to 25, right? That's a what, two thirds, 66% regression in P50.
Wow. Okay. And then this is quite a bit. The P95 is quite a bit worse.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's close to
wow.
100%.
Wow. Okay. Um, all right. Well, we have some things we're gonna have to dig into here. I'm not sure where we want to start on this one. I mean, have you had any thoughts about this? What could be causing this?
Uh, no, I did not get a chance to dig into it. Uh, I think um, I might need Srija's help on this. So Srija, in the past, when you set up those quark tests, are you able to run actual 100 VMIs on the physical machine? Or so, for example, instead of the quark tests, can we run this performance 136 performance test on a local setup, or it's not possible?
I didn't, can you come again? I didn't get it exactly.
Right. So you remember in the past when we were developing the quark tests, we were able to run run the quark test locally on the test set
Yeah,
on our
yeah.
local setup to find why it is regressing. Are
Yes,
we
yes.
able to also run this 136 actual VMI tests or not?
No, we are not able to run this.
Okay. And in that case, I don't think we have enough metrics to debug this issue.
Okay. Um, so I think maybe what we're gonna need is, I mean, do we need more data or do we need to have to take a different path? like have some more logging in the job, more metrics in the job.
Yeah, I mean, there are two ways. Either we get hold of the cluster where this is running and look at the next run directly on that cluster. If that is not possible, then I think we should get Kubernetes metrics like in pod creation to running. What is the where is time being spent? So basically, we need to break down the VMI creation to running into further granularity.
Yeah, that makes sense. See what's slow. Okay.
Yeah, either that or we just go into the cluster where this is running and uh, look directly. Is that even possible to get access to the CI cluster?
We have to ask. Maybe Daniel will know. And I can start a thread for this one and see if we can see what Daniel says. Um,
Yeah, that would certainly be the fastest way to solve this. If we go down the path of um, breaking down the phase transition, what will likely happen is we'll keep adding more and more metrics over time, and then the database will just keep growing, and it will lose the main ones. We will over time lose essence of what to focus and what not to focus.
okay. All right. I'll start a thread with Daniel. All right. Okay. Let's start with
Yeah,
that.
those are the those are the two metrics that I looked quickly, but I'm not sure if other metrics are regressing as well for 136.
I think that's probably what's the most important ones to start with. So why don't we just start with those? And we'll. I mean, we still need. This isn't a lot of data either. I mean, we're talking a week's worth of data here. So the trend is already concerning, but it is not much data. So I think it's worth getting access, and we can get an early start on making sure that this is, that this is a problem and understanding what the depth of it is, and then we can the rest of them. Let's just go through. And we have more data.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Go to the next one. So look for root causes for the below scale performance changes. Oh yeah, okay. So these two were so we said the last time let me just lump them both together here. We asked Itamar to see um okay, we didn't have any takers for anyone who wanted to try and test this out. I think we just mostly got um context, like responses to the context of like which of these should be causing this. So I mean, pretty much the next step for this is we basically have to disable feature gates and figure out which one it is. I think how many do we have?
We can, yeah, I had an idea about that. So we can create uh
Oh,
7.
enable beta ones. Sorry, beta. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. All right, go ahead. I want to make sure I counted them.
Yeah, I mean, we can divide between ourselves and we can create 11 PRs where each PR is taking just one feature gate and turning it to alpha. That way the feature gate will be off and we'll get numbers for just that one.
All right, here we go. So, all right. So we've got, that makes sense, Lay. So we've got 11, 3, 6, and 5. Okay. How can we split this up? So we do 4, 4, and 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I can take the first four.
You want to take the first 4? All right. I can take the second 4. Shrija, can you do the last 3? Do we have Shrija here? I thought I saw her.
Yeah, she's here, but if you're speaking, you're on mute.
Shrija, why don't you take the last 3? I don't see your nick here. All right. Okay, let's do that. We'll split it up. So open a PR, move beta feature alpha, and then I think we come back next week. We'll review, see if we find anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to this one. So look for root causes for the below scale performance changes. This was list node. List nodes count drops. List node count VMI drops to 0 around June 7th. There it is. This is a little concerning. I mean, we should still have this nodes. I mean, this seems like a bug in our test, perhaps. That's my feeling. Um, I'm trying to think. We could do last time we kind of like went through Git and looked at the dates for these. I mean, maybe that'll give us an idea. Oh, I don't have the query off the top of my head here. Let's see.
It's at
Do you
the
remember this line?
Yeah, it's at the top of the document. No, scroll down a little bit. Yes, right before the pro job.
Oh, the Git day query. Perfect. Okay. That's what we need. All right. So merged. Okay, we need 2026. And I said like 716, I think. 720 maybe.
What date are we looking for? June 7th.
June 7th. So I didn't put the right date. I'll do 6 to 6. I need 09, 06, 09. Let's see. Okay, it's not many. June 6, June 9, 8. There's only one. That was 2 on the 6th. And they're both tests. So wait a second. So these are because we these are the periodic. So technically it could have been merged before the 7th. It just needs to be after June 1st, 4th. No, it has to be after June 8th, but before the 11th.
Yeah, it's after June 7th and before 11th.
Or
So
11th.
June 8th, June 10th, and 11th.
Okay. All right, we got 12. So not that many either.
We still have some from 7th. We don't need them.
Great. Okay, 9. Hmm.
Ryan, can you paste this link in the chat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Double KV and Kate's client and the root operator. I was like, what would list nodes? What is list of nodes now?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Because the okay. This might be an interesting path to check. So we have a custom matrix collector that is wired in KubeVirt client. Maybe because this decoupling went through to Kate's client, we stopped recording the list node calls.
Oh, okay. Z, where?
So if you go to word operator, okay, let me paste this here.
So supply, delete. No, so it uses code test core.
Yeah, search for that file that I sent in the chat.
That's okay. Right.
Yeah, that one has a node list call in it. Get desired API replicas. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few actually. I saw a few of these. So there's nodes. Um so here, there's this one, delete labels from nodes, get desired API repos. There's these two. So these no longer are so what are we passing in now? We're passing in instead of the KubeVirt client, we're passing in the Kubernetes one.
Yeah. And we don't have control over that.
So how do we get that metric?
Uh, yeah, let me look.
Huh.
Like we have some monkey patched type which intercepts all the keyword outgoing calls and increments the metrics there. uh,
Mhm.
I have to look for that where it is happening. Hold on. Okay, here I think I found it. It's in package. Okay, I just sent the file name.
Oh, I'm gonna have to right.
Oh, well, it might be in the metrics.co. Yeah, that's the rules we use.
Okay.
See line 40.
We okay. Set up resources to watch. Rest config up. Okay, I'm assuming we're doing what are we doing with this? This is where we're just like we have a count and this is just get this feeds its way into some custom metric, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so there is a comment on line 40 which says we add hook to the keyword client and those hooks are executed before the requests are sent. So once this is built, before the request is sent, it just keeps incrementing the metrics.
All right. Yeah, I think oops, where am I here? Looking for this. Yeah, I think this seems likely that to be the cause here.
Yeah, that means all Kubernetes resources stuff will no longer be monitored. Yeah, so if you look at get node counts, it went to zero as well. Well, no, not really. It went to zero on November 24th, just earlier.
Yeah, is there any that would be good to understand like what else are we getting from well, what else would we no longer have?
Well, we still getting data for patch pods and create pods. So yeah, we are having
But
patch.
we're pulling these from oh, we're zero here. We must be pulling some of these from hmm. I wonder if we're just not pulling these. That's why they're zero. But the patch ones, patch node counts. Where are we pulling this from? This must be for it can't I mean unless this pull request didn't actually update everything. I need like nodes. Update? No. Hmm. Okay, there's a little bit of investigation that we have to do further here. So, let's see, moves the. Yeah, this is what we got to figure out is like, can we get this from the Kubernetes client? Like, for getting patch node counts, I mean, I wonder if we can also get these list requests somehow.
Yeah. Another thing I think we should do is I don't know why we are not running these jobs on the weekend. We should run all days of the week. This 2 day gap is really seems to be for no reason.
I don't know why it is either. I think I've copied this from somewhere, so maybe like, I wonder if that's changed. Okay, this is a good one to ask Daniel too. Let me ask Daniel in the same thread that we're talking about accessing the CI infrastructure. Okay, we've got some follow up to do here. So I think the main thing there's a bunch of things. For next week, let's make it a goal. Let's have all these PRs open. Look at the data. Make sure we get a successful run. And then for this one, we might maybe we follow up next time and do some investigation next week.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
then
good.
we got this through. Well, and then I'll start with Daniel for these last two open items. Okay, I think that's all the time we have, everyone.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.